Hello everyone and welcome back to another Sandbox 2 video. So today we're going to be I'm actually going to be redoing a video which I did a long time ago. It's like when I first started actually like making Sandbox videos, which is all the way back in August and September of 2016, but now it's May 2017, so yeah, quite a long time ago now. And I'm actually going to be remaking a video on how Saturn's rings could have formed. So I made one a long way back, like I said, and all it was simulation. My voice wasn't in it since I hadn't actually shown my voice in any video at that time yet. So yeah, that's that, I guess. So yeah, we're going to be going over why Saturn has rings and how it could have actually got them. So I've got the entire simulation of the solar system loaded up here, and obviously with all of Saturn's rings here, because yeah, there's quite a lot of stuff here. But anyways, before we get into this, after I uploaded my video last night, I found out that I recently looked at the channel. I've been looking at pretty much all day today, just like popping on and off right when I've had time, and I've seen that the subscriber count has gone up over 10 subscribers in like a very short amount of time. Because yesterday we were at I think we're at 261, I want to say. I think it was 261. Now we're at 281, so not even 10 subs, like 20 subs. We've gone up 20 subs in a day. Like, that is insane. I literally cannot believe it. Like, that is awesome. That's like the fastest we've ever grown in a day, I think. So yeah, many thank you to everyone who's subscribed, left a like, commented, and all that good stuff. And as long as you've got more ideas, I'll keep like making videos and stuff, because yeah, it's nice to see what other people have, because eventually I'd probably run out of ideas, but because I'm not really the best at thinking of ideas. But yeah, you guys seem to have a lot of ideas, so that's all good there. But anyways, more ideas, keep bringing them in, I guess. But anyways, yeah, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, because apparently people like me a lot. I don't know. But anyways, let's get into this. So let's actually remove Saturn's rings first of all. So now we only have Saturn. So go back about about over 4 billion years ago, when Saturn was probably first forming, along with all the moons. Actually, no, probably after the moons formed. And then we're going to go into this. So, the first theory I heard about Saturn's rings forming was actually this one here. So, from what I heard, it was a moon that was quite close to Saturn. So let's get a random small moon in here, maybe. Let's just go for a random moon, maybe something a little bigger. So, I put a random moon in here, like very close to Saturn. So something like here. Now, the problem is, this is quite close, actually. Wait, actually, let's make it a little further out. I think that's a little too close. So, let's have it, like, here. That's a safe distance away. Since, yeah. Yeah, that's good, because it's pretty much the same distance as all these other inner moons here. So, that's all good. Let's quickly lower it down so it's in line with the other moons. So, it looks like it should belong there. So, there we are. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to slow it down. Make sure it's orbiting Saturn's around. Now, this is interesting bit, because the solar system is still pretty much young at this point, or we think. That means that the late bombardment period still would have been happening around a lot of the planets, mainly Earth probably, but yeah, there would have still been a lot of objects out there which are just free roaming around the system. So what I heard was, it was a long time ago when I saw this, but what I heard was a asteroid or a smaller moon or something hit this moon here, so hit a large moon. So basically 2 moons collided here. So hit play. And then 2 moons collided, and also, let's just wait for it to speed up. So, when these moons did collide, so right about here, the explosion of the impact caused the entire object to completely just shatter into pieces. So there we go. So now the whole moon is literally just being completely destroyed here. So there we are, and now there's a lot of debris in orbit of Saturn. So if we hit or just speed up here, as we can see, a lot of it is going into Saturn, but also it's starting to orbit Saturn. So as we can see, there's lots of debris here. You can see all the impacts on Saturn, and that probably would have happened if something like this did occur. But as you can see the little fragments are starting to form some rings here. So you can see the fragments there of the old moon. So there we go. Got all those impact marks on Saturn there. So there we go. And then the moons, or all the other moons would have just stayed the same. I don't know about those moons, why I even mention the moons. But yeah, so now that would have happened. Then over time, these moons would have, these fragments, I should say, they would have either left the Saturn system completely, or they stayed in orbit to make a ring system. So there obviously would have been a lot more fragments than just these tiny little ones. So we're going to go ahead and add Saturn's normal rings in here to make it a little more realistic. So then this would have occurred. So we would have had all of these rings, which are basically fragments of a old object, like just a completely destroyed object. So it's basically 2 moons that collided and basically eliminated each other. The larger one either got destroyed from the impact, or it was pushed towards Saturn and Saturn's tidal forces tore it up. So that's also getting onto the second theory. So let's go and reload the simulation now. So let's go straight into a new one. So all those impacts are gone. So there we go. Now if we go back to Saturn, there we go. Let's add all the moons in just because why not. So there we go. Hit play and slow it down again. So there we are. There's good old Titan there, largest moon of Saturn. And also guys, do you want me to make a video on making Titan larger than Saturn? Because I think that'll make a pretty interesting video. So I'm already planning to make Mars's moons larger than Mars. So yeah, should I do it to Titan, Saturn and Jupiter and Ganymede and all that? Like, yeah. And like Triton and Neptune and Miranda or Uranus or any of the moons. Just pick a planet and its moon, and I'll make the moon larger than the planet. Yeah, that's a cool like little thing I'm doing. So yeah, anyways, now let's get on to the next one. So the next theory I know about is, I don't know if it's a third theory, I think it's just two theories I know about. But the next theory is there was a, actually no, I don't want to add that in. Whoops, let's delete that quick. So I want to delete that. And the next theory is, there was another moon, so it's a similar thing, so it's quite a large size moon, but the problem with this was, it was either a stray planet or just an object free roaming, and it got too close to Saturn, and it got too close, like literally too close here, so it got, what's the word? Yeah, it orbited Saturn too close, or it flew into Saturn almost, but yeah, it got too close to Saturn at one point, and then Saturn started to tear the moon up because it was too close to the planet. So let's make it a little bigger just to get a little more fragments. But yeah, there we are. So now, if we speed it up a bit, we should see this moon starting to get torn apart by Saturn's tidal forces. So let's make it a little closer until it gets to the Rouge limit of Saturn. So let's make it a little closer like that. Hopefully, will that work? Okay, closer. Is it going to get torn up? Please? This should work. Please? Come on, game, you're embarrassing me here. Come on, it should be torn up. Yeah, you get the point. So it would have been completely shredded up by Saturn, and then all of the remaining parts would have been shredded. Okay, that was an absolute fail. I don't know what happened there. Let's try that again. So maybe if I don't add the moons, it may make a difference. So let's go back into Saturn, hit play. So let's go back to that again. Yes, I don't know why Saturn didn't tear it up there. So let's try that again. So a moon or a planet, or a moon or another planet, got too close to Saturn, and then Saturn would begin to tear it up as it gets too close. Okay, I really don't know why it's not doing this. Game, what are you doing? All right, let's do it with let's just do it in a random simulation, just to maybe it'll work there. Maybe I don't even know. Maybe it's just Saturn that's being a bit of a bum. But yeah, there we go. Okay, so another planet or moon got close to Saturn, and then Saturn would have started to tear it up. So is it going to work? There we go. So there we go. So the Saturn tore up this moon or planet or whatever it was that got too close, and then it would have began to make a new ring system, and eventually over time it would have spread out a bit, and then there we are. Don't know why there's not many objects there. There, oh yeah, they are there. Okay, we've just got to wait for it to speed up more. In fact, let's just make it just to get more rings. Let's add a few more objects in just to cause some more rings to be built. Or we don't add another gas giant in. So yeah, something like this. So all of these. Or it may be in a combination of moons, we don't know, but yeah. So a moon or a random planet got too close to Saturn, and then Saturn's tidal forces just shredded it up. Why did I say that so many times? I'm weird. I'm sorry. But yeah, there we are. So let's make this smaller so it just gets eventually shredded up. So yeah, over time, the moon would have been completely destroyed by Saturn, and then there we go. And also, thinking about it, some of the objects which are completely thrown out of the ring area could have just became new moons of Saturn. So something like this maybe. So let's quickly delete these guys just to get rid of them. So there we are. Let's get rid of them there, and that one as well, and also this one there. So there we go. So as we can see, there should be a ring system around Saturn, which I cannot see. That's interesting. I wonder why it's not there. It's actually just had some random moons in instead. Maybe that'll work. Come on, Saturn, tear them up. Come on. There we go. So yeah, there's something like this. So a large object was probably shredded apart, and all these tiny little ones came out of it, and then it would have eventually made these ring systems. So let's do that, and then you would have got something like this. So Saturn probably would have got hit by something at this point as well. We don't know, but anyways, let's cool it down to its normal normal state like that, and then there we are. So okay, it's still being warmed up. Okay, that's not cool. So let's just get rid of these objects. So yeah, they would have all been shredded up by now. So let's get rid of all them, and then there we are. So there's still a lot of hot fragments in this area, but some of these could have became moons. But yeah, there we are. So there's a massive impact mark on Saturn there. So there we are. So that is that. So if we speed up time, then the rings will just stay the way they are, and then some may get thrown away out of the Saturn system and either become dwarf planets, or they would have just became new moons of Saturn. So yeah, pretty interesting stuff there. So hopefully you all enjoyed that one. I still believe the first theory could be more realistic. I don't know, 2 moons colliding and then exploded, and then Saturn's tidal forces also pulled it apart. Like, it could be a combination of the two, but yeah, that is that. So it's either a moon that got too close or 2 moons that collided. And then the last theory is, which I briefly mentioned, was Saturn getting approached by another planet. So let's do that. So we'll just use a rocky planet for example. It may have been a gas giant, but yeah, we'll use a rocky planet. So let's get we want a large one here. Can we get a large one? Okay, we can just make a large one. So it's probably approached by, yeah, probably something around the size of Earth, maybe. So something like this size, maybe. So Saturn has recently formed, or it's a few million years old now, and then its orbit is too close to another planet in the solar system's orbit. So we're just going to use another rocky planet, like I said. And then these two objects are going to, or this object's going to get too close to Saturn, and Saturn's tidal forces will tear it up as it does its flyby. So we'll slow it down. We'll quickly move Saturn out the way. And then Saturn should begin to tear it apart, please. Saturn, tear it apart. Yeah, there we go. So, as on its approach to Saturn, Saturn would have begun to completely shred it apart. So let's quickly do that. Then it probably would have started to orbit Saturn, something like this. And then it would eventually just fell into Saturn as it's being torn up. So there we go. And then that explosion, as it got torn up there, would have made the Saturn's rings. So it could be a planet, a moon. We'll probably never know the answer to this unless we do have time travel. But yeah, that's that for this. There's a massive crater, or impact mark I should say. That's not really a crater since it isn't the surface. That's just all clouds. It's just a hole in the clouds. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. So if you guys enjoyed this shorter video than usual, because it was quite a short one, but short but sweet, like, I guess, because that was pretty interesting to go over that sort of theory there. So yeah, that is that for this video. So hopefully you guys all enjoyed, and make sure you subscribe if you're new, because our subscriber count is going up really fast at the moment. So it'd be much appreciated to join us on our journey to 500. Because 400 we're going to approach that, no problem. But can we get 500 before the end of May? I really think we can. But yeah, I don't want to push you guys too much. I don't want anyone getting like mad saying, oh, this guy's just asking for subscribers and all that. But honestly, like, I haven't earned any shout out from anyone. I'm doing this all by myself. Like, it's just me. Like, literally just me. Just Luke here. Poor little old Luke working hard to, I don't know, what am I saying here? But yeah, so that is that for this video. So hopefully you guys all enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, like I said. And yeah, have a good day. And I think that's all that. So I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Universe Sandbox 2 video. So today we're going to be I'm actually going to be redoing a video which I did a long time ago. It's like when I first started, even 10 subs, like 20 subs. We've gone up 20 subs in a day. Like, that is insane. I literally cannot believe it. Like, that is awesome. That's like the fastest we've ever grown in a day, I think. So yeah, many thank you to everyone who's subscribed, left a like, commented and all that good stuff. And as long as you've got more ideas, I'll keep like making videos and stuff, because yeah, it's nice to see what other people have. Because I found out that I recently looked at the channel. I've been looking at pretty much all day today, just like popping on and off right when I've had time, and I've seen that the subscriber count has gone up over 10 subscribers in like a very short amount of time. Because yesterday we were at I think we're at 261, I want to say. I think it was 261. Now we're at 281. So not actually like making Universe Sandbox videos, which is all the way back in August and September of 2016. But now it's May 2017. So yeah, quite a long time ago now. And I'm actually going to be remaking a video on how Saturn's rings could have formed. So I made one a long way back, like I said. And all it was simulation. My voice wasn't in it, since I hadn't actually shown my voice in any video at that time yet. So yeah, that's that, I guess. So yeah, we're going to be going over why Saturn has rings and how it could have actually got them. So I've got the entire simulation of the solar system loaded up here, and obviously with all of Saturn's rings here, because yeah, there's quite a lot of stuff here. But anyways, before we get into this, after I uploaded my video last